Welcome. Pick of the Week treats top news of last week. I'm Anwar Khalil. A nationwide youth voluntary service with the view to building peace program was launched last week for the first time in the country, where Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed talked to 1,000 youth volunteers that were deployed to do that. Oromia Baina has more.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed has discussed with graduates of various higher learning institutions who have been participating in different voluntary activities. The Premier gave work direction to the participants. The Premier said culture of working together should be modernized.
Our people have culture of working together. This social capital should be sustained and supported by modern thinking. The culture was already there, but it is weak, so it has to be encouraged. What you have started today is a good beginning.
The Premier said some move beyond the continent to write different experiences and history, adding the participants should also follow this principle to do more. Dr. Abiy noted that the youth shouldn't see what they have been doing as a simple activity, rather it is mobilizing the entire community towards development.
ሰው ምን ማድረግ እንደሚችል ያስተማራችሁም ጭምር ነው ያደረጋችሁ ብቻ አይደለም ስትመለሱ ብዙ ትርክት አላችሁ ሰፈር ውስጥ
You shouldn't take what you have been doing as something minor. You have been teaching what human beings should do. When you return to your home, you will have a lot of experiences that you can tell to your friends.
The Premier says that the youth would get more knowledge and successfully accomplish their works.
እውቀት ያላቸው ዶክተር የሆኑ ማስተርስ ያላቸው ተጠፋ አይደለም ወረቀት ያላቸው ወረቀት ላይ የሚተኙ ስለበዙ ነው
There are plenty of people who are degree and master's holders, but the problem is that many of them sleep on it. Therefore, your focus should not be on the certificate. If you think so, you will miss the way and even the objective.
The participants also say that they are happy to serve their community voluntarily.
ዛሬ በጉልበት እስቲ ያገሪን ለመበርታት ወይ ደግሞ ለማገዝ የወጣ ማን ነው በሚል መፈክር ውስጥ ያለው ሰው ነኝ
I'm feeling proud to serve my country with all what I have.
I'm very happy to participate in this voluntary service. For me, to be volunteer is culture. I get satisfaction by supporting others, she said.
These voluntary youth were deployed to different parts of the country in Adama, Ambo towns, Dabra Burhan and Funot Salam of Amhara region state as well, and they are working well. That is the principle by Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed to serve your people. President of the Oromia region state, Lamma Magarsa, thanked Oromo activist Jawar Mohammed and his media OMN, Oromia Media Network, for their contribution in creating new political chapter in Ethiopia. He said this on the officially launched OMN program there in Fifine City. Leta Teresa.
Chief Executive Officer of US-based Oromia Media Network, who is also prominent Oromo activist Jawar Mohammed, returned home after 13 years of exile. Upon his arrival, along with other officials of the media, he received warm welcome at Fifine Millennium Hall, where an event was organized to receive him. Meanwhile, Oromia Media Network of Fifine branch has officially been launched. On the occasion, President of the Oromia Regional State, Lamma Magarsa, has made a remark. In his speech, President Lamma lauds the promising work of OMN in succeeding Oromo struggle. The president noted that Oromia Media Network would contribute its share in achieving more victory and prosperity of the country, being in collaboration with other media in the country.
Oromia Media Network Oji Gudda Hojjeta Ture Jira Arrammo Injifanno
Oromia Media Network has done a great job. Today, the media has joined us to play its level best in the effort being made to push forward the ongoing change, transform our nation to more prosperity, being in collaboration with Oromia Media and other media in the country. Therefore, I would like to say welcome.
President Lamma emphasized that the next struggle and great mission is to develop and build prosperous Oromia in country.
Our struggle now bears fruit. Hereafter, our struggle should be building Oromia and developing Oromia as well as our country. This must be our mission.
Lama underscored that his government has been exerting efforts to strengthen the unity of Oromo nation, political parties and scholars.
We, the leaders of Oromia government, have the responsibility to change the history and culture of the politics of our country. We are fulfilling our promise. We are uniting our people more than ever. Not only the Oromo nation, but also all political parties and scholars of Oromo.
The president called on all Oromo political parties to work in unison in strengthening and succeeding Oromo struggle in a strategic way, despite their differences.
Although we have difference on the ground of ideology, Oromo political parties should have solidarity because it is our mandate to work together to transform the Oromo struggle strategically.
He also urged them to work with great responsibility and high care.
Lama Magarsa, an engine for the new chapter in Ethiopian politics today, and an honorary doctorate. He got that honorary doctorate from Jimma University, and still is a powerful man in the region and making changes. Jawar Mohammed, an Oromo activist and political analyst, as well as Director General of Oromia Media Network, was warmly welcomed in Bahar Dar town of the Amhara region state, where he talked with Gaddu Andargacho, president of that region as well. Olma Baina, as more.
Director of the Oromia Media Network, OMN, who is also political activist, Jawar Mohammed, has visited Bahar Dar town of the Amhara regional state. Higher officials of the region have welcomed him when he arrived at Bahar Dar International Airport. Jawar said he has gone to Bahar Dar town to strengthen the relation of Oromo and Amhara people, adding he also thanked various stakeholders who have played a significant role in building the unity of the country and even saved from destruction.
There were huge struggles in towns of Oromia and Amhara regional states. As Ambo is center for Oromia youth movement, Gondar is also center for Amhara youth. It was this struggle that made pressure on the ruling party and brought this change.
Jawar stressed that Oromo and Amhara people are pillar of the country and should be united more for further achievements.
The role of Opidio and Andem members is bringing the changes is not simple. They prevented the country from destruction and falling apart. President Lama and Gaddu have played a replaceable role with their team in this regard.
President of Amhara regional state, Gaddu Andargacho, also said Jawar Mohammed has contributed his level best to save the country from risk of falling apart. He also noted that they are ready to work together in the future.
I'm very happy to meet each other in such way. I'd like to thank you in the name of the Amhara people. Jawar has played paramount role to strengthen the relation of the two people.
Head of Amhara Regional State Communication Affairs Bureau, Nugisu Talam, for his part, said OMN would work for the development of Amhara region.
OMN would work not only to strengthen the relations of Oromo and Amhara people, but also for the unity of our country and building democracy as well as development.
Oromo is the largest nation in Ethiopia, followed by Amhara, and the regions are also resourceful. And if they work together, that's building Ethiopia in general. Of course, other nations, nationalities, and peoples of the country are also important to the country. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Till next edition. Bye-bye.